Bringing the fish back. Two Southwest Florida fishermen want you in the state to jump on board with an idea to replenish our Gulf waters with fish that have been disappearing for years. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Patrick Nolan.
And I'm Jane Monreal. Things got especially bad last year as toxic blue-green algae flowed from our rivers into the Gulf, where red tide algae was already killing fish.
Tonight, 4 in Your Corner's Rachel Lloyd takes you off the coast of Bokeelia, the north end of Pine Island in Lee County, to show you what could be a partial solution to protecting paradise.
Check plate? Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
With Robert and George at the wheel, the waters in Charlotte Harbor very calm, and me sitting in between. They tell me how it used to be back in the day.
Oh, years ago, right along here, you catch all the redfish you wanted.
But not anymore. Algae blooms have killed so many redfish, the state and Duke Energy recently spent months placing thousands of redfish back into our Gulf waters. But George says it's not enough.
Yeah, a drop in the bucket. Now we have to look at, how many of those fish are going to survive to be adults.
They say the snook and trout populations are also struggling. So they're thinking Southwest Florida needs something big, like this saltwater hatchery in the Tampa Bay area. It's the only one of its kind in the state and could lead to 2 million fish being released back into the Gulf over the next couple years. Robert says saltwater hatcheries in other states are going even bigger.
So now if you did what Texas does and just constantly stocks 40 million redfish a year, you'll get a good bunch.
They say waiting on the state and feds to make the water algae free is not a practical plan to bring the fish back.
Whether they get the water clean or not, we're going to have hatcheries to replenish it. It's not going to be able to be done naturally. And the time to do it is now.
George has started a Facebook group called Restock Florida Fisheries. It already has 2,000 supporters who see more state hatcheries as a solution to a big problem. Now, there aren't many fish out here, and if the state gets more fisheries to replenish the fish that we lost, who's going to pay for that? These guys have a few ideas. They say the state can generate money by cracking down on unlicensed fishing with bigger fines.
The fine has to justify the crime. $50. Why would anybody, get a license if they think they can get away with it?
They're hoping better enforcement could pay the way for better fishing in these waters for all of us. In Bokeelia, Rachel Lloyd, Fox 4 in Your Corner.
And they want you to join them for a community discussion about this. It's a week from this Thursday, that's April 25th. This is their first meeting on the idea of creating a saltwater hatchery in our waters. It will start at 7 p.m. at Big Boys Bait and Tackle in Cape Coral.